Outdoor expert Carson Arthur tells us what we can cut away in our yards and how to master fall pruning in this edition of Garden Wise.
Fall seems to be the time of year that everybody's asking pruning questions, but there are some general rules of thumb. Things like flowering cherries or apple or fruit trees should not be pruned until they go completely dormant, which means the leaves are completely off the bush. However, things like spirea, you can absolutely shape them at any time. In fact, all the dead branches can certainly be removed. Dead is dead, it's not coming back. The key, however, is what type of secateurs or pruners that you're using. There are two very different kinds and they're used for very different purposes. The first, and my favorite, is a bypass pruner, which means the blade bypasses the actual lower piece. This is a cleaner cut and should be used on living wood because it doesn't crush the fibers. This one, however, is an Anvil Pruner. Anvil pruners, the blade actually compresses onto the lower pad so that it actually creates a crushing effect. These are great for dead wood. They're really good because you can also get ratcheting systems to make it really efficient to cut really large pieces. Never use these on living trees. They cause a lot of problems. So if you use the right pruner on the right shrub, you'll have fun pruning all fall long. Ready to prune your evergreen? Well, believe it or not, this is a perfect time to do it. But you're not going to prune everything. You're just going to remove what are called the candles. I'm going to cut one off here for you. See this bright blue growth? There, this is this year's growth. These are called the candles of the tree. If you let them get established, they will make the tree bigger and bigger and bigger every year. So to keep your tree nice and tight with a great shape, just remove the candles. The other thing to consider is never cut off the flat end of the branch. See what I did there? I've created a little wound right up front. That is always going to show. Instead, what you want to do is cut down in deeper, and you cut it on an angle so that the angle of the branch cut goes inside. That way it makes it less visible. Done properly, your tree is still going to look fantastic, but you're going to be able to maintain that perfect